Hi everyone, this is Angie Lee. I'm behind the screen today, but still back with another Tech Tuesday, a series where I share computer science knowledge, development, UX design, and any professional tips that I've gained along the way. So here we're looking at a spreadsheet that I've used and modified over the years to do job planning, and we're looking at the different columns. I'll walk you through them. This is a fictitious example with dummy data, but it is still very similar to what I might use. So in the first column A, we'll start there and then go from left to right. There's a status, meaning has someone reached out to me and said that they were interested, or did they say that the position has been filled? Is it possible that I have never heard from them and may never hear from them? Or am I in the final stage of interviews, etc.? One thing that's not in here is accepted offer, because that can only happen to one position. And next column, in column B, there's the last communication. When was the last time that you emailed someone? When did you last apply? It's really parallel. That's something that needs to stay next to the status column. The next one is the company name, and then the position. Here I have removed the salary request field just for privacy reasons, and it's going to be very different from place to place anyways. And then again, just to express that I've put some dummy data, I just went ahead, instead of making up names, I put some initials. So there's going to be some initials for the HR contact, but you should spell out their name and even add the email or link to their email. Then hiring managers, if you went to a bit of a further stage in the process, then you would be in contact with someone who has the knowledge of the position, say the UX knowledge, the research knowledge, and the conversations and questions that you send to them are always going to be a little different than someone working in HR, just because of their role. And then something that's important to me in column H, I wanted an easier commute. I prefer to work in office on site. So I wanted to add some of the neighborhoods or the locations, or whether something was going to require moving. And finally, over in the notes column, these are tidbits of information that you pick up from reading online, by talking to colleagues. Here in this first row, in row 2, you can see that it's unlikely that I would have been able to work remotely. And this next one, this team is going to be about the size of 9, and that can make a big difference between your day-to-day work. I can also see if there's going to be good benefits, and if you don't have notes, you don't really need to fill anything out there. Okay, now I want to show how I've applied filters and data validation. So I'm looking here in this first one again. You can see that there's this drop-down menu, and this is something that I just formatted. It's very easy to do. You can now choose one of these options, and it just really is a time saver if you know that you're going to apply to, say, 50 places or internships. Then you don't want to keep typing and then end up formatting things differently, which makes it funky looking, not as clean, not as easy to sort or scan. So when you have these data validations or these options from this list, it makes it a lot easier. So in order to do that, you just select the cell and then the first one, and then you're going to go to data and choose this last option, data validation. And this is where I have added all of these. So this is just a quick video, an overview. I've been in conversations with folks recently who have been interested in learning more about searching for job positions. Here I would add to format this column by date. Let's see, format number, date. Great. So that's fixed. But if you do keep it up to date, what you can do, and then fill in as many cells as you can then filter. So what you do, in order to have a filter, you need to select the first cell, A1 stake cells. And then we're going to hit data, and then there will be a filter option. And so we'll just filter again. I undid it and did it again for you to see. Now, Then what you can do is sort. So if I, at a glance, want to look at all of the positions or job opportunities that I am in the final round for, then I can just quickly sort here. I can sort A to Z and it will alphabetize this, and I can glance that these 3 positions are in the final rounds. Or I can just uncheck the others, and then it will only show what I need to look at. So this filtering option makes it really easy. So I'm gonna just clear and then, oh shit, no. Wait, maybe I did the right thing. Let's see what that does. Clear. Select all. Ah, I see. Okay. There we go. I thought I made a mistake. Once you see the screen go blank, I just had a double take. But there you go. Don't do that. Or you can do that. Now you know how to undo it. But now I'm blabbering. This is going to be incredibly useful if you haven't implemented something like this before. The filtering and the data validation is just a way to streamline this process. And instead of having to type and modify things, even especially if you're going to be using this from a mobile device, it saves a lot of effort and time. And again, here I can just sort by date. So I will sort Z to A, and then I can see the most recent positions that I applied to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share this out for you and the world. Send it to your friends, send it to anyone. You don't have to be in the tech industry. This is useful. Of course, I just kept, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I kept the salary request blank just for privacy. But again, it's going to be different for everyone. I hope that you have a great week, and I will see you next Tech Tuesday. Bye.